Hello, Storytime friends. This is Miss Lynette from the Ector County Library. And the book I'm going to read this week is I'm a Gnome. And it is by Jessica Pale Menninghaus. And the illustrator is Polly Benedini. The publisher of this book is Crown Books for Young Readers. And this is an imprint of Penguin Random House. I'm a Gnome. Hey you! I bet you're looking for the annual Gnome Festival. Don't worry, I can show you the way. I'm a gnome. Say it with me. Gnome. It's spelled G-N-O-M-E. But don't ask me why the G is silent, because I have no idea. Oh, don't shuffle your feet. We don't have time for that sort of flumdiddle. There's a party to get to, and they certainly won't wait for us. Follow me. What are you doing? That's not the Gnome Festival. Those are elves. Don't you know the difference between one magical creature and another? Even though elves and gnomes both hang out in the forest, gnomes are not elves. We just aren't. This is an elf. Look at him. Go ahead and wave. He's friendly. Elves crack jokes and have pointy ears, and just look at his striped leggings. Do you see me wearing stripes? Oh, okay, well, maybe sometimes. But long johns don't really count. Neither do bathing suits. Anyway, that's beside the point. Gnomes aren't elves. This guy here, he's an elf. E-L-F. Now, say goodbye. We don't have all day. Where do you think you're going? That's not the Gnome Festival. That's a cave. Do you know who hangs out there? Dwarves. D-W-A-R-V-E-S. That's right, not gnomes. And this fellow here is a dwarf. He uses a pickaxe to mine things like gold and gems. Stay out of his way. He's working. And oh my, will he be grumpy if you interrupt him. We gnomes don't do things like mining, and we definitely don't use pickaxes. Well, okay, there was that one time when my uncle Finkelwink got stuck between some boulders while trying to harvest pebbleberries, and we had to use a pickaxe to get him out. But that doesn't really count, and whatever you do, don't tell him I told you. Anyway, as I was saying, those are dwarves. Come on, if you don't get moving, you're going to make me late. You never want to be late to the Gnome Festival. You might want to hold your nose for this part of the journey. No, of course this is not where the Gnome Festival is. See this swamp? This is the sort of place trolls like. You heard me. T-R-O-L-L-S. Trolls. They hang out under bridges and gather rocks for building, and they have wild hair. And eat skunk cabbage. We gnomes don't hang out in swamps. Well, Okay, if you want to get technical, maybe sometimes we hang out in the swamps, but only when we're invited to a cookout or a picnic. And we'll never eat skunk porridge. Why, last week, Jambalaya Gatorsmith had a barbecue, and we roasted mushrooms and toadstools and, well, never mind all that. Gnomes aren't trolls. Our hair is not wild. Okay, maybe sometimes, but that doesn't matter. We are gnomes, for goodness sake. Come along, we're going to miss the festival. Why are you slowing down again? The festival's definitely not in that brook over there. See how it's all twinkly and sparkly? That's because there are fairies there. And if there is one thing we are not, it is fairies. That's right. F-A-I-R-I-E-S. Fairies. They can fly while doing magic at the same time. Gnomes don't fly, we fall really fast. But luckily we also bounce. Boing, boing, boing. Sure, sometimes we hitch a ride with a bird, and technically that's flying. But that doesn't happen nearly as much as we'd like it to. Just look at the way those fairy folk flit through the air. We are far too clumsy to be fairies. Which brings me back to my point. We are gnomes. We have round, jiggly, piggly bellies, twinkly eyes, and big, fluffy white beards. Okay, except for the females and the kids, of course. Gnomes. We made it. Just look at all those gnomes. Now you can see how different we are from elves and dwarves and trolls and fairies. Do you see any gnomes wearing stripes? Perhaps that's not the right question. Well, nobody has a pickaxe around here. Uh-oh, there's one, and there's one. Scratch that one too. Wild hair? Definitely no wild hair here. Oh, wait a minute. Forget that. At least there is absolutely no one flying about. Oh, never mind. Oh, there they are on the ducks. I guess when it comes to gnomes, you should just look for a red pointy hat. We always wear those. Ugh. Okay. Fine. Not always. For goodness sake, just leave us be. I'm a gnome.